Sorry guys, DJ coming back to you. I didn't know what happened there. I thought I pressed that and I don't know what happened, but it must have logged me out of that. But guys, we just finished the first match here on episode 11. Well, second match, my bad. We had a handicap match before this. But yeah, sorry about that guys. Don't know what happened.
That was amazing! We showed the world we're not just a coven, we're a team.
Is that what we showed the world?
Because it looks to me like once again you have made yourself the centre of attention with that ridiculous bargain bin Halloween costume.
What is with you, Isla? You told me to fit in. That's what I'm doing.
That costume is beautiful and radiant, and everyone watching was wondering why we were teaming up with some hippie chick from the 60s.
That's not fair. I was trying to say that not all witches necessarily look the same. I thought you'd be mad if I walked out there looking like a cliché.
And that's the problem. You're more concerned with image than action.
You said you believe in magic. It's not about playing dress up and acting like a fool.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. Enchanting your opponents, cursing titles. If you can do it, I can too.
You're going to cast a spell? A real...
Yes!
A real
yes,
spell.
I
Yes,
am.
Yes.
If you won't use your magic against Mutiny, then I'll do it myself. And when I'm finished, I'll have made sure Mutiny stays far away from SmackDown. Do you guys know where one might go to cast a spell?
We do have a place.
This seems like a bad idea, but if it gets you out of our hair, I'm all for it.
Okay, you can do this. In shadows deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for use. From mutiny spite we shall be free, protected by my sorcery. By spell and rhyme, protection spun. For mutiny the joke's begun. SmackDown safe, there led astray, delayed by paths that twist and sway. See? Magic! I knew it couldn't be that hard.
This is nothing. One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put R-Truth in charge for the night, and he wouldn't stop talking about seeing eye people for blind dogs.
Ah, classic R-Truth. Hilarious.
You think animals with disabilities is something to joke about?
No, not at all. So, catering was pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook the roast beef like usual.
Yeah, totally.
It's so quiet around here, it's kind of eerie.
I know, right? I'm gonna go check if there are any updates on the flight situation.
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking. Not that I'm keeping track of how long this not at all awkward conversation has been going on.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing my cat did. I even have a video.
I even have a video.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll be right back. Promise.
Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up. Actually, it's 5 separate videos, but if you skip any or watch them out of order, it won't make any sense.
Ooh, I think I just felt my phone vibrate. Could be an update. We'll pick this up later, okay?
I'll be here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because of travel delays, we have one half of the Unity Champions as the sole member of the SmackDown roster standing against who knows how many members of Mutiny.
I respect the gumption of standing up against the odds, but there's a thin line between courage and self-destruction.
If there's one thing we know about this woman, it's that she doesn't quit.
Uh-oh. Look at the power.
What a press slam. And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now.
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oh, shit.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Oh. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
You gonna surrender? You gonna surrender?
Earth-shaking power slam.
Let's give him a little bit of this. Oh.
Laid out with a power slam.
Oh, man. Ooh, sharp kick. Clothesline.
He got her.
The gauntlet for Fallon Henley. She's out of the match.
Yeah, but we still have 3 more entrants in the wings.
Next in the gauntlet is Michin.
Michin.
This should be interesting.
Action underway, and if you're just tuning in, this is TV that changed Friday nights. This is SmackDown.
Oh.
Drop kick.
Holy time offense there.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Rock bottom! She gets put in the corner. Clothesline in the corner! Ooh!
Man. Oof! Kick finds it. Oof!
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Oh, God.
Turns it around.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
You guys, I just turned 30, by the way, 3 days ago. So
Chin trying to withstand this urge.
got that
And
going.
she kicks out at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Oh,
Deadlift.
Sit out powerbomb. She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Sit out powerbomb. Boom. Meechin sidesteps out of that. All the way up.
Bam.
Big time powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
Cover. 2.
Three.
Meechin's been eliminated.
Sorry, girl.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match. Keeping your wits about you is one of the most important things you can do when you're trying to run the gauntlet.
Super kick. And the momentum's clearly against West now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh. Oh. Oh, got me. Got me. Okay.
Beautiful.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Finding their way out of this position.
Elbows to the temple.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Up high. Taking a flight to nowhere.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations. Sorry.
Fog press. Oh.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. Spear.
He counters with a great reversal.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Big time power slam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, and then plus we got Saturday Night Live tomorrow. Or no, not Saturday Night Live. No, Saturday Night main event. John Cena will be going against R-Truth. I don't think the title's on the line. I think it's stupid.
And Wes has to
Should have
quickly
been
pull something out of his sleeve
CM
here.
Punk or something like that, but Punk's tied up in a storyline. But yeah,
Ooh, stinging kick. Neo was coming there.
let's see if we can finish this.
Hits the cutter.
Cover. 2 count. It's all over for Wesley. No match for the gauntlet.
It's been insane since the opening bell, but we're not done yet. We've got one more contest to go. Well, Lash Legend seems excited to get into this gauntlet match.
We're gonna finish this
Legend
shit
showing
right
some
away.
vulnerabilities in her game. Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Into a powerbomb. Wow. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Oh, right to the leg.
Look at this power into the torture rack submission. And now
Looking for a counter and figures a way out of the submission. What the leg?
the old leg toss. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Oh, I did it wrong.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure. What an uppercut.
Jarring. That unraveled by Lash.
Bam.
Superman punch in the corner.
Could that be
Good
it?
situation for Lash.
Here's the pin.
He kicks out. I'm so pissed. Oh,
Another victory, but how much longer can the only member of the SmackDown roster in attendance go?
It looks like Lash Legend is calling for more reinforcements.
Who turned off the lights?
It's Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Where the hell did they come from?
That's what Lash would like to know.
They couldn't have arrived at a better moment.
Lash Legend wants no part of the Unholy Alliance.
What are they doing now, guys?
That is some kind of witchy voodoo. It's creeping me out.
Nonetheless, I'm getting word that SmackDown's roster has arrived at the arena, and Mutiny is getting the hell out of here.
I don't know if Isla and Alba showing up to protect their friend out of the blue is magic or coincidence, but they've ended Mutiny's attack.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just, can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
Let's continue the story.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny.
Are you ready?
When it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready?
Are you
I
ready?
said,
Are
you
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting
Why
put
am
on
I
the shelf
wearing
by
my
the Unity
red
champs.
gear?
This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you can take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles.
Nobel Prize. Follow me.
And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Power like that is what makes our champion so
202
intimidating.
subscribes.
Powerbomb down.
Just get me some more of my subscribers, guys. I will help you out too.
He's got to keep in mind
That's what I like
this
to
is
do.
everything in a tag match
Let's
like
go,
this.
let's go, let's go. Simp.
Tag it in.
Hug across the back of the neck.
Oh, shit.
Driven down.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
Punk,
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul. We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
All right, guys. All right.
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
We'll go to
I'll
men's.
start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
You punk people. Drew, Jay, Yee. Cody did already. $95 overall, guys. I think we did Jay before we did Cody. I think we gotta go Seth. Let's go Seth freaking Rollins.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war.
On right now.
So what do you say?
Hold on, guys. I'll be right there. back into this, guys. Sorry. Had to go take a dump. Oh, welcome
I sure
aboard.
wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
It's a homecoming for NXT original Seth Rollins.
Is it down?
Seth's bringing more than just nostalgia tonight. The original NXT Championship represents his roots, and he's here to prove the tree he planted in NXT is still standing strong.
And what a statement it would make to reclaim glory on the same ground where he first made his mark. This isn't a title match. It's a battle for legacy.
Ladders are set. The belts hang above. The battle for NXT history is on.
Here comes the greatest, Trick Willie.
Trick possesses ridiculous confidence and off-the-charts athleticism.
Now, Williams is a cut above the rest. He has the raw power and speed to succeed.
to get himself locked in to go against the visionary.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done his homework, and I'm sure he's well aware that Seth Rollins can easily manipulate you into making a mistake.
And we're underway in a ladder
God damn it.
match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without a fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a class of errors, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future. Tonight could redefine NXT's trajectory. Foot right to the belly.
Wasn't paying attention, guys.
Williams had that well scouted.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
He's headed out to the ringside area, and that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Oh, I missed. He's gonna fucking try to hit me with it.
Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon.
We'll be looking for a neck breaker here.
Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
Seth's doing whatever he wants because he can.
It's bullshit.
Slam down.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's what a killer instinct looks like.
Oh shit.
Williams gets countered. Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Oh shit.
He's able to reverse it.
Oh, man.
Get up.
That's one way to use the ladder. The champ is starting to suffer.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Seth Rollins is in complete control.
Trick is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
I try going for it, guys. Just need one more.
Hard ringside. Climbing up to the top. Looking to go high risk. From way up, all the way down to the floor.
I don't care who you are. You're not the
Super
same
kick.
after suffering a crash landing like that.
Get up, Trick.
Williams dodges. Full speed with the ladder.
And Trick's having trouble managing this onslaught.
And Rollins cannot be stopped.
Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out. The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell did he come from?
And he's got handcuffs.
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch.
If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of.
The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
All right. LA.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight, an unlikely duo we did not see coming.
Where are we wrestling? DYI.
The Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny wrestling, ready to get to work.
A duo that's always bet on themselves.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Two guys who seemingly couldn't be more different, but always make magic together in the ring.
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not.
And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics.
And avoids taking any damage. Propped up
Hanging
in the
LA.
corner.
Yeah.
Oh, my God! Right back into their own corner. Putting up a united front as this match continues. Kick lands. Oh!
Getting out of harm's way. Knight shows his agility. Look at this. Got their opponent pinned down, and now... Fast thinking saved him there.
Clothesline in the corner. Oh.
Here's the torture rack.
Racked up. Not finished yet.
Go.
Tag made. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He puts him into the corner. Caught with the lariat. And Gargano is falling behind.
Johnny needs to decipher a solution to this situation fast.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
No! Swinging neck breaker.
Oof. Boom, what a kick. Clothesline. So effective.
Clothesline.
Momentum moving toward Knight's corner.
LA is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Fuck.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Back suplex on the apron.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Knight managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
Gargano is finding himself at a disadvantage.
Gargano has to retreat and rethink his strategy. No, a neck breaker.
Oh, ouch. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
What a counter by Gargano.
So basically he has a rock bottom.
Gargano trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Gargano's strike hits the mark.
You dirty bitch.
Gargano gets reversed.
to this.
Got caught in the jaw with the knee. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight have done.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
Yeah.
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already had someone in mind?
The Shield is reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus. What a stunning return.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Absolutely shocking. No one expected the Shield's comeback, especially not CM Punk. And to do this at NXT? Oh, what a statement.
Yeah, with the Survivor Series on the horizon, the Shield's timing couldn't be better. This could shift the balance in the ongoing war against Mutiny, tonight and beyond.
Let's see if this newly reformed Shield can shake the foundations of NXT.
Dude, who are we
We'll
wrestling?
have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ball game when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
And into the corner he goes.
Punishing the leg.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. Hooking him up. Buster.
Oh my God!
Solid contact across the chest.
Boom, brother.
Spikes him down. He really felt the impact on that one.
Seth possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
Devastating kick.
What a maneuver.
Boom, did you hear the impact?
Oh.
Impressive counter by KO. Caught with a big boot. On the mark. Boom.
Woo.
Rollins escaping danger.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away.
Boom! Knee on the money.
Knee on the money, money, money. Money, 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 money.
Hooking him up. Face buster.
Oh no, I see blood coming from Owens' head now.
Yeah, bitch.
Ouch.
Bang! Never saw it coming.
Boom.
Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Yeah, Owens may want to rethink his game plan because Rollins is taking him to school.
He's done. He's done. Time to play the game, bitch.
What's next?
It's the Stir Comp.
Nothing Owens can do now.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
You're kidding.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. Rollins with the wrist trap. Ripcord knee.
Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
Yeah, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
A small package driver. 2.
Got him.
Got it. What a tag match we just saw.
Got him.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.
What was your favorite? Growing up? Yeah. Man, I feel like I was a huge Jeff Hardy guy. The vibrant colors always caught me.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down. And now, we've got 2 more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The Architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
I'm heading to SmackDown to fill out the rest of the team for the Best of 3 series.
Sounds good. I've certainly got an opinion, but it's your call.
Understood.
She doesn't like cocky guys, so I forced myself into the Spanish class, knowing damn well. Because of her? Yeah. Really? Yeah, because I knew she was in there, and she wouldn't talk to me other.
Was this like Spanish 4?
Spanish 1.
Spanish 1. And did you speak Spanish?
Spanish is my first language.
It is.
Teacher was like starting to asking questions, who can count to 10, and I counted to 50. So she already was like,
oh, he's a cocky guy.
Yeah, she's like,
And you were just trying to impress her?
Yes, I guess so. Yeah, I was just trying to get her attention in a way, which it worked.
It's just the wrong guy.
Yeah. I was 14.
So, how did you ultimately win her?
Becky Lynch, Jade, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte. I think we gotta go with Becky on this one, guys.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from
Alright, guys, we're gonna pause
leader
this.
to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
For a
But
little
you want
bit
to use
here.
that to drive a wedge.
Alright guys, that was the last match right here and stuff here. I'll be on in tomorrow for sure, maybe later tonight, but for sure tomorrow to do you guys, DJ signing out. Please do not forget to comment, hit that notification bell, comment of course too, I just said that. Share my videos and most importantly guys too as well, subscribe to my channel. Do all of those guys for me. DJ signing out.